Man, what the hell was I on? It doesn't matter. I'm heavily medicated anyway. Hey everyone, my name is Carlos Burgess with Carlos Burgess Arts and Creative Works, and today is my first installment of ARTUOLOGY, where I'm going to be breaking down some of the paintings that I just finished. Paint's dry and it's ready to be scanned, but before we do the scanning, I'm going to be talking about it. I'm going to be talking about some of the brush strokes, things like that. It's kind of like a video art statement. So today I'm going to be talking about this painting here. Boom. In the Clouds, Seeking Light. And without further ado, let's get ahead and get started. Okay, so this piece here, this is a 36-inch wide by 24-inch in length acrylic painting done on canvas. And as I'm moving the camera in and zooming in, you can see, the body and the clouds. That's where all the detail and everything got into play. I also add like these little streamers, this little curly streams going across of it to kind of brighten up this dark, shadowy person that's kind of like stretched out a little bit. But when I first started this painting, I wanted it to be bright and colorful. I wanted the tone of it to be bright, colorful energy. And so I used like peach and apricot and some ocean green colors to contrast it with the fluid art with the Prussian blue to kind of create these little dark waves or what have you. But overall, I wanted to be bright. I wanted to have the contrast, but overall, this is an emotional piece. I'm dealing with certain things and I'm overcoming certain things mentally, and I'm choosing to be bright. I'm choosing to be colorful. Okay. So usually when life kind of throws me a little curveball, I tend to just draw out, through pencil and paper or what have you. Not my feelings, but like get my mood back up to where I'm happy again. This one here, this painting, this is the first time I actually did a painting where I'm working out my feelings. I had this crazy thought in my head, and I knew it was gonna go negative with it, and so I consciously was like, no, we're gonna think positive, and we're gonna paint our feelings out with this. And so that's kind of what I did. I purposely used some bright colors, white and peach apricot colors, and the aqua light green, ocean green, colors, some vibrant orange, some reds. To start out, like, okay, we're gonna choose a light, we're gonna choose brightness, we're gonna choose colorful, we're gonna choose something that's uplifting, because that's what we want. I want to feel better, because, feeling bad about this ain't gonna help. And complaining about things that I can't control is not gonna help either. So we're gonna choose a life. We're gonna choose being happy. So the first thing I did was I had to get to that mindset. And what I usually do when I get to that mindset is I just write down, my blessings. What is going right for me right now? Write all of that stuff down, and then say it out, to kind of reiterate that those positive vibes, that energy. Just things that I'm thankful for, blessings, things that have come to me, things that have got me through, and has brought me up, you know. And then once I got that mindset, that's when I was like, okay, that's when we apply the colors, and we're just going for it, and we're just painting, we're just letting it flow. We're not even concerned about what it's gonna really look like in the beginning. We're just getting things, being positive and creating that energy. And that's what I did with this painting with the layers, is that I did, the undertone of this painting is really bright with a lot of yellow and peach as an undertone for this painting. And then I threw in maybe some ocean green, because I like that color. You know, that's a nice bright color. I like that. That's gonna cheer me up. The next thing I did was, okay, let's add some contrast, because we can't have too much of the good. We got to understand we're telling a story here. So the story is we're coming from this dark place, this dark area, this dark mood. And so that's where I threw in a little bit of maybe some Prussian blue up at the top here. And they're like, well, you know what? I like this little wave kind of crashing type deal. It looks kind of weird up at the top. So I threw that on there. And I used like the KISS method of a flow acrylic painting with that. And then I added some dark red, some blood red, you know, some maroon in that area there. And then I picked out this little form, this body shape form here. And I don't know, I just decided to paint it black. And the reason why, because I wanted to contrast, because I wanted to add these little squiggly lines here, you know, kind of covering over it, you know. And then because of this, the underpinning of this, of the blue and the apricot and everything, I used like a little tool to kind of create like the lines. What we do here is go back, to kind of symbolize, you know, I'm on this traveling roadmap, you know, this racetrack looking thing, you know, it looks like those old school racetrack cars, racetracks. And I just kind of felt like in my life, there was times where I was just pulled all into different directions. I'm doing all these different things, and it's like, for what? You know, why am I doing this? And it's like, okay, oh, that's the reason why. You know, it gives me a, you know, but I kind of want to bring that out, you know. And then, I don't know, I just felt like painting clouds. So I like painting clouds. So I painted some clouds. See? Clouds. You know, and you know, and that's where I guess that's where my analytical side came into play, where I wanted to go into more detail and express a little bit of detail with the painting. So I painted clouds. I got lost in the clouds a little bit. It happens. But yeah. This painting is totally intuitive, you know, intuitive, figurative art, you know, abstract art, where it's almost like I'm like a jazz performer, like a saxophone player or something like that, I guess, where it's kind of like it's just impromptu. I respond to the colors, you know, I respond to how they go. And then I see certain things, certain objects that just piece together this weird puzzle. A weird but beautiful puzzle. Beautiful to me. Hopefully it's beautiful to you. But anyway, but but because of that, it was just getting all of these this the mindset of, okay, I thought about this, I seen this, and I responded, and I didn't like it. Basically what happened is just as you all know, I'm a dialysis patient, suffering from chronic kidney failure, and I'm trying to work my way back on the transplant list. And I would say back in April, um, I had to go up to the transplant unit and do a psychological evaluation. But instead of worrying about my mind, they were more worried about the physical, and so I kind of was like, oh well, here we go again. I'm gonna be, I'm worried now. They're gonna take me off this list. I'm not even gonna get on it, and so I needed to get out of that. So I'm like, well, let's just paint our way out of it, and so this came about. So, but yeah. So what I did was I just wrote down the things that I was blessed to have in my life. I was just to kind of get my mindset going. I was blessed to have my parents in my life. They've really helped me out in regards to my recovery. I'm blessed to be to do what I love to do as an artist. And just have that freedom to just be creative and just paint the things that I want to paint and be who I am and do the things I love doing and all the other things that I was blessed with, and I just kept writing. And so yeah, and then I read it out, and went from there. That grew the mindset, and boom, started going with this one. Okay, so I know you guys, when you guys first see it, you're gonna have your own interpretations of what you saw. You're gonna create your own stories when you see this painting. I guess I just hope that that what you guys get out of this painting is that it will inspire you to know that there's that life comes with good and bad, but then that's inevitable. Change is inevitable. Good things don't last very long, but also bad things don't last very long. And so, long as you understand that, plus try to, get yourself into that strong creative mindset of, I mean, this happened to me, but you know what? There's always another day, or what? That happened to me about an hour ago. Right now, I want to just do something that's going to make me happy, whether it be binge watching Netflix. I don't know what that's like. I hardly ever binge watch. I'm too busy drawing. Sad day, sad me. Right. No. But yeah. No. Just I just hope that you guys understand that bad things don't last. The only thing that lasts is what you choose to make things last. And if you choose to make the good things last and just appreciate what you have and just appreciate the people that are around you, your friends and your family that love you and give you support, man, that's what gets you. That's what gets you going through anything. you know, and that's what I took with this PC, you know, all my family and my friends, you know, that's what I added in my blessings. You know, it's like, man, I got this great support group, man. I got this family that I love. I got these friends that I love, man, and the people that actually like and really respond positively to my artwork. Man, you know, I put that down, you know, because I appreciate you guys, you know, equally. You know, I mean, you guys have been through this ride with me. So yeah, I just hope that you guys, you know, when you guys see it, that you guys feel at ease and you feel calm and you feel joyful when you see this. You know, if not, then you know that's fine too. It's your story now. So I'm showing it to you guys. I've told you my story. You're seeing it, so you create your own story. All right. It's called Burgess with Artuology. See you later.